That is a fairly typical result for early on for newbies. They generally are good at dominating the screen when it comes to controlling their hive and letting their berry runners get in, as well as putting pressure on the other team's berry runners. So David, any other thoughts about the tournament so far today that you've had, that you've seen? Do you have any wild predictions or anything like that? You don't need to name names, but you got anything for us?
One of the teams that I thought I was going to try to pull for was actually one of the two moderators now. Mike Hensel was recently promoted. So I had a feeling Mike Hensel, Ryan, his team, were going to go in the top 4.
Okay.
As we saw in Game 2, they unfortunately faced us in the bracket.
They did, but they're still alive.
They are still alive, so it's still a very
tournament
possibility.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a matter of seeing how they're going to rebound. And if they play like they did in Game 2, Hensel was on fire. Hensel needs to keep up that momentum.
He did play a very good round. Almost single-handedly won the round for his team. He's the Tupaka Queen. Mike Hensel is a new moderator in the Killer Queen Mercury Squad Chicago Facebook group, who's also running the AV for us today and doing a stellar job. Anyways, we're back at it. And once again, Newbies is a slight econ lead. They've got a queen guarding their hive. Blue has sent 2 warriors to try to disrupt the econ game. And the blue queen is trying to get gold abs out of their hive. And now we still have a 1-berry lead for Newbies over the Bee Avengers. Rachel, the blue queen, moving back towards her hive, where they've now got 3 militaristic players guarding the blue hive to prevent the econ from happening, while blue has 2 on the other side.
Okay, Rachel cleared 1 warrior. Let's see how she handles the other one. Because if she clears that last warrior, it's going to help out.
Blue Queen Rachel doing a very good job protecting her hive, letting her guys get in. The worry when you do that is you end up losing the gates back to the other queen. In this situation, however, Zayd, the gold queen, did not take advantage of that and left the gates open. So blue now has all of the gates, except for 1 speed gate. And
Zayd's collecting the gates again. Gold Queen collecting gates right now.
And Gold has managed to keep the berry lead. Oh, up, we're tied now in econ, and it looks like that might be the way this is decided unless the blue queen dies again.
Right, so it's going to be interesting to see how blue queen Rachel plays, because she's on the last life right now.
She's doing a good job diving, harassing the other team's econ, and staying away from the other team's warriors and queen. If she dies, the round's over. They'll be down 2-0. She's getting out of there now, avoiding Zayd, the gold queen. And now we've got a blue team, slight berry up, but Gold tied it up. 3 berries apiece, and what surely will be an exciting finish to round 2 of this matchup. It looked like a blue berry runner thought they had a berry, got all the way to the hive, jumped, and died because they didn't have a berry.
Blue's on econ right now. Blue's up by 1. We'll see how they are.
So close. And up, 1 berry left. 1 berry. Oh, and the blue queen dies. Did not do a good enough job of avoiding.
That's not
absolutely.
You do not want your back.
You need to stay alive in that situation. You need to protect, and you can't die, especially when you're 1 berry away from the finals, from winning that round, from going 1-1. Now you're in a 2-0 hole. You're gonna have to rethink what's going right for you so far.
Yeah,
so
and
we'll see.
At this point right now, again, we pointed out that newbies, they're a very conservative team. Zayd knows how to stay alive. He plays very methodical.
They've been playing for a long time, too. This is, I mean, we said they've played season, but really Rachel has not queened in a tournament before. And that's a very big barrier because, you know, there are nerves that are involved. There's a lot that goes into queening in a tournament setting that you don't get on a regular Friday, Saturday night. League night, which we have every Wednesday night here, doesn't have quite the same vibe, the level of competition you get on tournament day.
Yeah, tournament day is a completely different beast because even when you're playing some of the lower seeded teams, everything like that, I feel like my nerves are still shaking a tad bit. And so what I'm noticing a little bit right now, I think, give me 1 second.
You want me? Okay.
Yeah, just count 3, 2, 1.
So we're going off there.
Count off there.
Well, the match is about to start. We've got 3 past the victory. Military Economic and Snail. 3, 2, 1, and.
Yeah, guys, just bear with us. We're testing a little bit of audio calibration right now.
And sorry for that. We had to test out our audio. We thought the delay might have gotten worse. I did it off the regular screen. The match just started. I'm not going crazy, I promise you. We have a 2-0 lead for newbies on Gold. getting started in this round. We have a slight berry lead, econ lead for blue, for B Vengers. Oh, and a queen. The gold queen goes
I
down.
believe that was Metal Mike who got a queen kill.
Metal Mike.
Which is vital.
Playing abs.
They need to push Zeta.
Absolutely. And Metal Mike is one of the few players today who's got a nickname. Fortunately, we aren't creative enough to come up with good nicknames for ourselves in the Killer Queen community. Rachel, Blue Queen, doing a good job controlling gates, bouncing around, messing with the queen.
Oh my god.
That berry runner, oh.
Gold Checkers almost sealed the deal
Clear out.
on that
Oh.
one.
But now-
Surfing on Queen's head.
Once again, we've got an econ brawl, drag him out. We've only got one life left for the gold queen, but the gold does have an econ lead, and down goes the blue queen. Rachel dying in her hive, trying to clear out for her berry runners.
So I did notice that a little notice that I saw on the bottom. Brian Klein, Blue Checkers, was going snail. So are they going to commit to it, or was it a distraction?
Likely a distraction considering they have 4 berries in, but now they're down by 4 berries because gold has 8 out of 12 in the hive. And blue, Blue Warrior falls out of the hive, needs to protect. You're hearing a lot of noise in the background. The players are becoming very animated. It got very loud because, as you'll see in just a moment, bouncing, a lot of friction. Oh, and the gold queen dies. And that was the commotion here in the arcade. We've got now a 2-1 newbies lead, playing gold. Blue with the military victory. Back to
believe
That
life.
was Helen, who was abs.
Helen being abs was the one calling that
Call it
one
off
out.
that screen, yeah. Because when you did the countdown, that was the better one. That's the better one.
Well, we've been told that we've got a huge delay. Once again, we will eventually get this right. We're now calling off the main screen because apparently it's closer in time. Round has started. Gold took all the gates, Zayd dominating the board, but Rachel grabbed one so she could get her speed warrior, Helen. My apologies to Helen. Went over very well, and I should not get her name wrong.
Yeah, and for something here in Chicago, Speed Warrior is not a traditional method, but a very small handful of players can do it, and they do it well.
I mean, what do you think about the trade-off to become a speed warrior? Do you feel like it puts your team at a disadvantage because it takes longer to help?
See, in hindsight, yes, I want to see the extra berry get in, but at the same time, if someone's effective as Speed Warrior and they're clearing other warriors and killing drones, I see it as a valuable trade-off.
You think you can make the time back, huh?
It depends on how long they survive, because if they die immediately, then it's a waste of time.
It absolutely is.
Because there are some handful of times, again, where someone, as soon as they get Speed Warrior, they die within 5 seconds. And in that time span, they could have ran 2 berries in.
Right, and what I think you're getting at as well is being able to handle and control the Speed Warrior, because it is much more difficult to control than your standard warrior. It moves faster, the jumping and the hovering is slightly different. Big kill by the blue queen, Rachel, with the dive bomb on Zayd. 1 queen left for gold, 2 queens left for blue. And what a very close econ game right now. Gold does have the slight lead, and Zayd is protecting the hive. Blue is controlling all the gates. Is she going to get in that 50-50? And she does, and she loses.
I felt that was a bad bounce that she didn't need
One
to take there.
berry left for newbies to move on to the next round in the winner's bracket.
And
Will
of course,
they do
a
it?
lot of warriors are moving to gold high.
1 berry left. Oh, what a kill! Oh, and there it is. B Vengers loses to newbies 3-1. Economic victory for gold. Queen did a nice job trying to protect, just couldn't quite get there.
All right. So
And
we're getting a
that
little bit more
is
information
3
passed
to
to
1.
us about the new matchup coming up.
Okay, who's the gold?
All right,
Okay.
and this is David signing off because I believe Sean's coming back on commentary, who just won a newbies.
Thank you, David. We'll be checking in with you throughout the evening as newbies plays. And welcome back, Sean. How are you feeling, buddy?
Oh, that was stressful.
Yeah, I bet it was. It was a good 3-1 win, though. It was our first non-3-0 match, but as I was telling the audience at home, we had a pretty good seasoned Logan Arcade team on the other side, albeit a new tournament queen.
Both sides, decent players all around. I give mad props to probably one of the best speed warriors in the entire game.
Yeah.
Helen on abs last game.
Absolutely.
Absolutely incredible
Now, what do
play.
you think? We were talking about that, David and I were about the sort of trade-off you have to take when you're running Speed Warrior and whether it's worth it or not.
It's always a speed trade-off, but there's two different things. A lot of people think, oh, if you just get speed, you're better. No. The Warriors, when they have speed, coming with that extra speed has a little less control.
Absolutely.
Once you start moving in a direction, the flight mechanics don't let you make the quick turn. So if you're not used to playing Speed Warrior, very often you'll run into a wall or catch a ledge wrong, and it just takes so much practice. So you have to play it all the time.
You really do. And it's become the default position for a lot of players. We're starting this round something seasonal on blue and Busy Bees on gold.
Call off the projector.
Yeah. As we're calling off the projector now, hopefully the lag issues we've been having with our commentary are slowly dissipating throughout the afternoon. Hopefully we're doing a good job. You having fun, Sean?
Oh my God, this has been so amazing. It looks like Blue's down one queen kill, but that's okay. It's going to be a little early. Blue definitely has the econ victory, so it's a little sacrifice for the queen. Oh, good jump by Blue abs. Good berry run, getting past the gold abs warrior. Solid play right there.
We got an econ lead for blue, something seasonal. We have just moving
bump.
warriors off the ledge to get into the hive.
Oh, and a dive under. That was awesome play.
They need
too.
3 more berries to win this round and go up 1-0.
Abs getting harassed by checkers up there on the left. Meanwhile, Gold with a berry jumps out of the hive with it.
Did not realize they had it. Jumps in, 2 berries left for seasonal, which has put together a nice little berry hive where all they need is the 2 left berries, which make it quite easy. Busy Bees is on gold. I'm not quite sure where their card went, so we can't tell you their names.
But
Seasonal still queen by Andrew Quang.
and getting the win.
Getting the win, the econ victory. Fill them up from right to left. Yes, drink that in back home, everybody. There is a lot of chanting and cheering and singing that happens in Chicago Killer Queen Arcade. Seasonal does a lot of it. And right there, they're chanting Lasmos, which is a play on their favorite local Mexican restaurant that they go to after long nights of Killer Queening. It's good, right, Lasmos?
I have yet to be there.
It's okay.
Is it?
I mean, I'm gonna walk back good to just okay. There certainly is better, but is better open 24 hours? No, of course not.
No.
That's just not how things work.
Gold down by a queen, but that's okay. They're up on econ, kind of a flip from last time. And again, another warrior, another drone jumping out of the hive with a berry in their hand. I don't care if you're playing warrior, you want to hurry up and get your wings. If you're standing in a hive with a berry, jump. It's just smart play.
So it looks like Gold's actually got an econ lead this time. Blue, something seasonal, is clearing their own hive and getting berries in, and we've got a queen duel in the top corner. And it looks like Gold wins a military victory in the corner by playing the aggressor. And Andrew and something seasonal lose their first round of Killer Queen 6. 1-1 right now, Busy Bees versus something seasonal. That was surprising.
Well, things happen to Killer
Anything
Queen.
can happen in Killer Queen, right?
It does. About to start again.
Busy Bees is queen by Shervit. They have Tony, Chris, Aaron. He stole my name. And Brian filling out the roster.
I don't think you had it first.
You know, probably not. I am probably in the median type range of age of people who are playing Killer Queen here. I don't know. What do you think the median age is? Like 29, 30?
Well, I definitely push it up
You
to
think
the upper
so?
boundary.
Okay. Well, no need to date yourself now, Sean.
It's okay. No. I'm fine. It's something that I deal with on a daily basis. And
You've come to accept it.
I come to accept the
That's
fact that I
great.
go to an arcade and,
The
enjoy
oldest guy here?
That's okay.
You know, you're not creepy about it, so that's
No,
good.
I try not to be.
Great. So here we go. I'm sorry. We'll talk about the match at hand. We've got a 6-4 now lead for something seasonal on Econ, and they've cleared out the Gold Warriors, but Abs is just popping out of a gate, looking to defend. Meanwhile, Seasonal looks like they're on a mission of berry running with Andrew holding off his own hive.
Good protection because both the queen and the Gold Warrior wanted it. Oh, Checkers thought he was going to get out of that, but did not.
Did
get out
not,
of that
but they
sandwich.
still got the berry in the hive.
That's all that
They only need
matters.
3
Oh,
more
look at
berries. They're jumping off heads to get in the hive. It's practice, stuff like that, jumping off heads, bouncing guys out of the hive. It all
Knowing
takes time to
knowing
learn.
where the hitboxes are is a big part of playing drone.
Absolutely.
Knowing where you can catch a ledge of a head of somebody and jump off or fall off to the side and get in. Looks like Checkers is going in with a clear.
Oh!
With a triple and the berry to win it.
And a 2-1 lead for Something Seasonal with another Econ victory, which has been 4 of their 5 wins so far today, I believe, have been by Econ, with the 5th being a military win in their first matchup when they were trying to go snail. Do you remember that match?
That was a very impressive match. I was watching that, and it was disgusting to see that happen. That was probably one of the ugliest things I've seen in a long time. But they wanted to force that snail in, and I say,
They really did.
You know, sometimes you just gotta, not force the snail, just ease it in.
So Shervin gets a big Gold Queen kill to lead off this round, and Gold's actually jumped out to a berry lead. But will they have anybody help them in the hive? Because that seems to be their problem. Their berry runners aren't getting the help they so desperately need to consistently get into their hive.
Got a good bump there to get that one in. See if Abs can do another bump.
Blue Skull doing a nice job protecting the
excellent
ledge.
Play.
And Blue will now start to take the Econ lead. His goal does not have help to maintain the lead they started at the beginning. A big queen kill, by the way, for Blue.
Gold finally getting that desperately needed clear out on Scully. Oh, sneaking in a warrior
Gold
kill.
Queen controlling the gates. Well, it looks like trying to help. Is this too little, too late to help their Econ game? Oh, a jump off the Queen into the hive for Gold. And we are 1 berry difference between Something Seasonal and Busy Bees here in round 4 of their first round matchup. I say first round because I believe this is technically a first round matchup for Something Seasonal because we have 11 teams, an odd number of teams. So this is not the winners or losers bracket just yet. Oh! And the Gold Queen kicks a berry into her own hive.
You don't do
We mentioned that rule change earlier. And that is not something you want to happen. If it happened on the last berry, this place would have gone nuts.
Oh, look at this. Gold.
Gold needs
Gold
1
needs
berry.
one more.
One berry for Gold. Can they get the 1 berry they need?
They're setting up.
A lot of people chanting for the newer team. We're kind of, it's just kind of how it goes. People just often root against success for whatever reason. And
Well,
so
underdog victories are always fun.
that's true.
What happens?
And Something Seasonal
Oh!
will ruin that plan by getting the last berry in, winning 3-1 against Busy Bees, but was surely an impressive performance from a team we haven't seen play before too often. Do you recognize many people from that team? I don't. Nice run there, guys. Who is your queen? Shervin? Come in for a second. So we're sitting here with Shervin, the queen for the Gold team last round. How do you feel about your team's performance?
Well, I kicked in a berry like a fool, so really bad because I suck.
Well, we wouldn't go that far. You played the 2-time defending champions and got a round off them and could have gotten 2. Do you think you got nowhere to go but up from here, right?
Oh, we gotta need a picture? Sorry, what was that?
Nowhere to go but up from here, right?
That's true. We'll have to come back and win our way through the losers bracket. It kind of sucks that we have to play them early on, but
It's true.
oh well.
Hey, it's the luck of the draw. But good luck to you the rest of the way. They have to take a team photo.
Yeah,
Hope
thank
you
you.
guys got something good cooked up.
All right, here we go. Listing the players for the new teams while they're taking their photos. Over on blue, we will have the Honey Workers Local 312. Queen is DJ.
Oh, we have
Over
not
there
seen them play yet.
Playing Warrior is John. Also on Warrior is
Amard.
Amard. Adam is on drone, and Anders is on drone.
Anders, like Workaholics Anders? Is he here?
He might be here.
That'd be amazing.
So they've actually renamed everybody to Skull, Stripes, Nipples, and Pantless.
Those aren't the correct names.
Those aren't the correct names.
They're the non-PC versions of very family-friendly names we've given them here at
Yes.
Logan.
All right, and then we've got a repeat coming back. Papa Booha and his bees. You remember them from the very first match of the night. So they're back to play.
We getting that name right yet?
Papa Booha.
Booba.
Booha.
Papa Booba. And
No,
his
it's not a
bees.
second B. It's not Booba. It's
There's-
Booha.
There's
Booba.
That's not two H's. Booba.
Yeah, but it's Booba.
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 Yeah.
Papa-
BOOHBAH.
Papa Booba.
The reference is above my head.
I don't know.
I'm
confused.
We're old. We're old.
know.
See, now it's past my bedtime. I go to bed. I usually take supper at around 3:30.
I'm supposed to go to the buffet tonight.
The old country or a different one?
I don't know. Is that an old country buffet? Is that
There are old country buffets still in existence.
Golden Corral? Is usually. I try to get the
Corral.
senior special.
Okay.
You go there like
Senior
you go there like 3 o'clock. You get the buffet for like $7. Throw out my discount card. Hey, seniorship has its benefits.
Sure does. So here we go. What is his name? Honey Workers Local 312, which is a play on the local area code for Chicago 312. And we're about to start here with Honey Workers on blue and Booba on gold. We're just going to call him Booba from now on, right?
That'll work.
Okay.
I think that's fine. All right, so even start so far. Gold Warriors getting bounced on by the blue workers. Oh, Gold getting a
Both teams
free
running
run.
the econ game pretty steady.
Gold getting a
with a
free,
slight lead.
free run on the hive right now. They're going to get 2 more. They're just drilling it in.
They 3 people protecting the blue hive for gold right now.
They're
While
not letting.
gold runs in free, and we've got a death in the family for blue. Goodbye, Queen DJ. You've only got 2 left.
Right now, it's looking a little tough. They're trying to keep. Oh, good kill right there. Desperately needed to keep out that drone, but the drone does get in for gold. Only 3 more needed. Gold needs a clear, but they're gonna go. They're gonna get speed. Looks like Gold's gonna try to get a speed drone jump. And the reason why you
They
get a
do
speed
that.
drone is from that position you can clear the warrior position defending.
That's absolutely correct. It's a bit risky too. If you die, you wasted that time, and down goes the blue queen for a military gold victory. 2-0 Booba.
No,
Which
it's the
is,
first.
if you
1-0.
hear, you might be able to hear over the intercom here, over the microphone. After every round they win, they all get together, put their hands down, and go, Booba! Or something like that. Is that a reasonable recreation of what they do?
It sounded very similar. Here we go, second match of the round. Remember, we are playing best of 5, so 3 wins move you on. Gold definitely has 3. Blue has 3 in, so that's the Honey Workers Local 312. Trying to wait it out, but it doesn't look like Blue's going to get a clear anytime soon. But oh, drone going down.
Gold continues to have an open run at the hive while they have a ledge guarder, and blue, 312 as we're just going to call them from here on out, have no warriors. No warriors to help control the
None.
board, which is a recipe for disaster. Is that fair to say?
It is.
The queen can't do it all on her own, can she?
I mean, if you just wanted to run a 1 queen and just hopefully all 4 of your warriors or your workers can run stuff, you can try it. I don't know how far you're going to get, but you can definitely try it.
Certainly.
Blue is definitely trying to seek that snail a little bit. Queen did see it and decided to put
Meanwhile,
an end to
though,
it.
I mean, Booba needs 4 berries. Oh,
Yeah.
312 needs 5.
Look at this,
Fairness,
2
but they have
more.
a free run and they're getting them in. They're
Yeah.
very consistent about that berry running. The Booba berry runners are some of the best.
And it looks like Gold is not taking any risks on killing Blue.
1 berry left here for gold, and they're going to get it in. They're taking the long way in. The blue queen's going to try to defend it. She's going around, and she
Oh!
dies. And that's a
Before the-
3-0 Booba victory. I believe that's 3.
That's 2.
Have I gone insane?
Yep. That was the first one. This is number 2.
I've literally gone insane.
Don't worry. You got to keep focused. It's 2-0
So
right
many
now.
killer
Booba.
queen games in a row. That's 2-0.
It is
2-0.
2-0.
I apologize to 312. They're certainly going to have to look to get back on track here. Down 2-0 to Booba, which have shown exactly what they're going to do every round, and they do it.
Blue trying to get 2 workers in play and finally do. going to try to set up a defense over there on the gold hive.
And so here we are. Blue's got a ledge guard, but he's getting run out of town by gold abs and the gold queen.
Oh, it goes down.
And now gold will continue to run berries, and Booba running berries, the same as always.
Look, this is an excellent strategy. What gold does is defends for a few seconds, and then they swarm.
Oh, big queen kill from gold.
All of the gates. So if you notice, there are no gates open right now. Blue snuck in a warrior, but there are no other gates.
It's absolutely correct.
So right now, as long as they're holding off the gates and killing warriors like they're doing, they're not getting more warriors into play consistently. Again, they snuck another one in. They golded close that bottom
Blue
gate.
Queen doing her best to try to keep this game alive, but they have a huge deficit in berries. 3-1-2 looking to get some berries in, try to turn this game around. They're down by 4 though. Two, a big queen kill by DJ, the Blue Queen. And they pull this off.
Here we go.
Gold getting one berry in, and they've got one left.
There it is.
Oh,
can
big
stay
queen
alive.
kill. Berry just hanging out right there, though. They're going to aim for it because they know what to do. And the gold checkers has the berry, taking the long way in. Gold stripes out of nowhere, and the queen kill, the dive bomb queen kill from Booba. Booba, Queen, you want to come talk to us? Do you want to come talk to the commentators?
Okay, sure.
Absolutely. So we've got the Booba. Are we pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah,
And that's what you guys do after your wins, right?
yeah.
You want to recreate that for us real fast so we can hear it?
I mean, only have the whole.
He doesn't have his whole team here, so he's not going to recreate it. So, John, how has it gone so far? You guys have played twice. Seems to be able to impose your will on the other team so far. Is that fair to say?
I mean, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like I'm just scrambling to keep up the whole time. But if I'm a step ahead of them, I guess it looks like that's
Right.
what's happening.
And your berry runners do a great job of consistently getting those berries in, right? Makes your job pretty easy, you think?
Yeah, that does help.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's you need all the pieces to be working, right? If they can't get the berries in if the warriors aren't doing their thing, and the warriors can't do their thing if I'm not holding gates.
So you're doing a great job so far. Good
Thanks.
luck the rest of the way in this tournament. You guys probably make noise again this time. We know who you are.
Yeah,
B
all right.
team.
Yeah.
We're well aware.
It's true.
Hey, good talking to you, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah,
Thanks. You're in without me. Air to my plate.
Blue? Blue? Oh, I could have just turned around. Or I could have just looked at the machines because that makes sense.